Crazy times.
Dude. So I want to real quick say, like, I don't agree with anything Charlie Kirk says politically, and I've probably uttered the phrase before, like, I hate Charlie Kirk. I've probably said that a bunch. I don't want he's a husband and a father. He's got young kids. Like, so not to say like so not cool. Like that's the understatement. This is ridiculous. And you put a short up a minute ago where you said this is not us, and like what scares me is like I think this is us, and I don't mean Democrats or Republicans. I mean this is America. Like political violence is getting worse, and it's been ramping up over the last 10 years. And like sadly, I'm starting to think this is us. Like if you got a problem with anybody on the left or the right, like you have ways to use your words to combat them. Okay, picking up a weapon ain't the way to do it. If you're picking up a weapon, that
Vote.
means
Go
yeah,
vote.
vote, or anything.
Yeah.
So real quick, for people that aren't aware of what we're talking about, Charlie Kirk got shot today in Utah while speaking. There's videos online, and God, I wish I didn't see the ones I saw. There's a couple that are up close. He took one in the neck. He lost a lot of blood within the first 3 seconds. He lost enough blood to where
It was
I,
within a second. Within a second,
dude,
it was pouring.
on CNN they just said he's at the hospital right now, and I'm amazed that they have not pronounced him dead.
Oh,
I pray to God. I don't pray for anything. I pray to God he lives through this. Like I don't want anyone to die. So this is
but how?
ridiculous.
He's at the hospital. How long before they pronounce him dead? I mean, I'm guessing he has a security team. I'm guessing somebody jumped on him, like
Got pressure
like
on the wound.
got pressure on the wound. There's a chance he lives. There's definitely a chance he lives.
I,
But when
I,
I
I
first saw it, I was like, I don't know.
oh
That doesn't look good at all.
when I first saw it, I thought this was the deal where they'd put a white cloth over him on the ground and pronounce him dead on the scene. The fact that they moved him at all is hopeful.
Hmm.
So that happened. We do have a potential shooter. I'm going to say alleged. I sent you a video of this. But this is not. Before you watch it real quick, what did you picture the shooter to look like?
Hold on. I
I had a lot of things
I
running
don't
through my
know. I
mind.
feel like the vast majority of these shootings come from the right. So, like disgruntled right wingers, and Charlie Kirk was at
So
one point he was pushing for the release of the Epstein files, right?
okay.
And then
Then Trump called him and told him to back off, and he said on his show, he's like, "I've decided I'm not going to say anything else about the
do
Epstein
we know
files."
Trump called him and told him to back off, or is that just speculation?
That was reported. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think Kirk said it, but not a
So
reason to kill him. I mean,
no. No.
so
But yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
going to push back on you real quick. The majority of shootings in America are done by right-leaning people. The majority of political shootings in the past couple of years have been left-leaning. And I know you won't like to hear that, but that's just
Is that true?
I feel like it has. So the three that
You
stick out
see,
to me,
well, why
no,
don't we get the stats for that, and we'll circle back because I don't
okay.
I don't I don't believe that to be
The
true.
the three that stick out to me were the two shot or the one guy that shot at Trump and the other guy that got caught with a gun waiting on his golf course. And those two people, supposedly the young kid that shot at him in Pennsylvania was a Republican at one point, but I'm gonna guess since he shot at him, he clearly didn't like Trump. So I don't know if you'd say he's right or left, not a Trump fan. The guy that got caught on his golf course, that guy was all kinds of things. You can't put him in any box. The only other one that's coming to my mind, and I'm probably missing some, would be the congressional softball game in like 2017. And
Hmm.
that was an older Democrat that took a shot at a bunch of Republicans. He hit.
Well, there's a guy who was going after the judges.
Okay, so there you got one there. That's the guy going after the judges, and that is political. Um,
Data from a 2022 New York Times analysis of extremist violence showed that right-wing extremists committed approximately 75% of murders by political extremists in the U.S. in the preceding decade, compared to 4% by left-wing extremists.
But you said that was political because, like I said, I'm thinking of the
That's
big political
political.
shootings.
That's political.
The last one I can remember where a right wing guy shot a left wing political person was Gabby Giffords, and that was 15 years ago. Anyhow, let's real quick. Let's check out the alleged shooter real quick.
The guy that just shot him.
This is the guy that shot him?
old white guy.
Old white guy. I put him about 65 years old. Probably knows
Oh,
how to use a deer rifle. I'm very curious to know where he was because the videos that I've seen, there were a lot of people on the lawn in front of Charlie Kirk, but then there were buildings all in the background, and people were all over those buildings. So it's not like
hmm
he could have just walked up and found a spot where nobody would have noticed him pulling a gun out. Like that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he pre-planned this. This was the first stop in Charlie Kirk's fall tour of campuses. So this has been announced for a long time. I guess the guy would have had time to plan it out. But like again, if you got a problem, this is scary for me. I'm telling you right now, I'm worried because like we're trending in a bad direction as far as political violence goes. Is there going to be a retaliation? Is a left if you're a politician on the left, you need extra security right now, and hopefully nothing will happen. But I mean, this is not the way. This is utter bullshit. I don't know. I don't know the right word to say. I feel like no word I would say would be strong enough to condemn how
No, you're
ridiculous this
right.
is.
We keep trending not only in political violence, but in like everything. We
Yeah.
just seem to just keep trending in a downward spiral.
Yeah. And I've
All over the
only
place. People
I,
are
I was gonna say I've only seen one or two posts like this, but if I see any shitty fucking posts from the left, I'm gonna be pissed. And I've seen like two that are like, well, they wanted gun-free or they didn't want gun-free zones or but like save that shit for later. There's not no time for this right now. I've only seen a couple, but don't be if you're on the left and you take any fucking joy in the fact that a husband and a father just got shot, that ain't cool. And like I said, I don't think I think it's going to be a very, 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 very small portion of people, online trolls, that are going to say some shit. I'm just telling you right
yeah.
now, I got no fucking room for it.
There's a ton of online trolls. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't pray for much, but I hope that Charlie Kirk makes it through this. Him dying would not be cool. He'd be leaving two young kids at home. Don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So, and again,
Yeah.
I don't like Charlie. I disagree with Charlie Kirk on everything political in the world. If I saw him, I wouldn't want to hurt him. I would tell him to his face that I disagree with him, and that's about it. That's where we should
Yeah.
be in a society.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
all right. You got
Yeah,
anything else?
the political violence has to stop, that's for sure.
Gotta stop. I'm going to be uploading an episode shortly after this where we're going to be in a happy mood and laughing about politics. Sorry, we
Yeah.
recorded that last night before this happened, so apologies for
Yeah.
that. But anyhow, you're real quick. You're going to be on hiatus for the next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, week and a
Somewhat.
half.
Okay, you might be checking in, Spotty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I'll
Well,
check in with you.
have fun off the grid, and I'll talk to you soon. Prayers for Charlie Kirk, man.
All right, brother. Later.
Later.
Sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you.